Let's see here. There's Anthony again.
Try to get him in here again.
I think we're actually. Let's do this. What's up? I think we're live. I don't see it on any of our phones, though. Do you guys see it on our broadcast?
No, not at all.
We're having a slew of technical difficulties here.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's not popping up. Let's see if Anthony can get back in here. How's it going, Anthony? You in?
I'm putting Chrome in. I'm downloading Chrome.
Well, shoot, it's a little better right now, actually.
Yeah.
Sure, it shows you live in screen.
Huh?
On your screen, it shows you live.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love it. It wouldn't be a regular stream if there wasn't anything going on different. You were live. View on YouTube. Continue.
Sure, it shows you live in screen.
Huh?
On your screen, it shows you live.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It shows one. Oh, you know why? I know why.
You never broadcast.
Because you're not live.
I am live, but I am private. I'm gonna go. Anthony, how are you looking? Is it going? Is it good?
Just I'm gonna
Dude, if
open it now.
Anthony, if we lose you, just log back in and we'll pop you in.
So I'm live, but our stream is private. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit to public and then do a 30-second countdown. Okay.
All right, cool. That sounds like a plan. It
Let's-
might actually work.
Let's freaking do it.
My tampon.
And I hope we are live.
We are live. I'm watching.
It's popping up. We a slew of technical difficulties. Anthony, we don't know if it's good or not. He's looking good. Are you there, Anthony?
I'm here, but I'm having fun.
Physically, maybe not mentally. That's for sure. Or at least with the Wi-Fi issues. So we are live. Hello, everyone. We're gonna start.
There is nobody here.
Nancy's already hanging out, so I'm gonna share.
Nancy's here.
Stuff. Share.
Nancy's our big audience.
Hi, Nancy. How are you tonight? I see you. Can you see me? Yeah, I can see you. Of course. So
Hey, Booty Hunter's in the house. Hey, buddy.
You're gonna wait for people to pop in.
what up? I know. Oh, we got 9 people in there. Oh, Tyler, what's up?
Tyler's
Booty
here.
Hunter.
Back
What's
to back.
up, guys? I'm gonna
Tyler
start
had some
of this.
had some pretty awesome finds, man.
Oh, in the latest video?
Yeah, dude. He
Yeah,
killed it.
Tyler, that silver was awesome, buddy. Freaking awesome. Late 1800s silver. British, I think. So that's awesome. All right. And Anthony's not frozen, which is a good sign. But you can't hear him, which is a bad sign.
You know sign language, Anthony?
So while we figure this out, or while Anthony gets that going on, traveling detectors in here. American Woodland Relics. What's up, guys? I'm gonna share this real quick so we can get a party going. You know what I'm saying? So, how's everyone doing tonight?
Good, good.
Jerry, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, we were talking. We're supposed to be going out this weekend, but Jerry was wobbling around, so we're just trying to figure out if he's going to get out there with us. Are you
good.
gonna make it out?
I won't miss it. I won't miss it.
That's more coppers for us.
Mark my
Yeah,
words.
that's right.
No.
His back will feel better on Saturday. I know it will.
Oh, it feels better. It feels good.
You know, so we're actually going out to our favorite farm that we haven't been to in a while. And oh, hey, Ezra, how are you? Look, I got Ezra's Christmas card sitting here. Thank you, Ezra. I'm getting ready to send yours out right now, actually. It's coming, buddy. And since you've been waiting so long, the new stickers are coming too. So don't you worry. But
Nancy's tight. Mike. He's not even here.
I know Mike's not even here, Nancy. He's in. Mally Man. Hi, Mally Man.
What's up, Mikey? Oh, that Mike she's typing.
Oh,
That makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. So, let's see here. I'm gonna share the stream real quick since I haven't done so. We're using StreamYard, so it's a little bit different than what we used to do. I do really like the tool, but it's the free version, and it gets the job done. So tonight I'll be filling out our Christmas cards and sending it out to you lovely people that always join us and hang out with us. But how's everybody doing in the chat? We had Mike in there. We had Tyler, Ezra, obviously the amazing Nancy. Who else in there?
Anthony speechless tonight? Yeah, he's definitely speechless. Look at the sweat pouring off his forehead. He's trying to...
But, definitely having some technical difficulties, but you do get to see his beautiful face.
This is the easiest interview ever. Just smile, Anthony.
Oh, look at that. Eric can't wait to get the Ultimate Finds box. Eric, show off your box.
This is next week's giveaway.
Look at that. All right.
Ready?
So, yeah.
You open it.
Yeah, open it up.
This is the special edition.
Ooh.
Special edition.
Got a spray bottle and a brush, and we got a 40% silver half.
So what you guys get a little bit of a hint on is next week we don't have a guest. So we're just going to be hanging out, but we're going to do a giveaway. And we're putting some stuff in together. Eric's throwing in an Ultimate Finds box, and I got with a silver half in it. I'm also throwing in a silver $50, a Walker, and then a V-nickel as well. Really good condition. We're going to do that. All right, Anthony's plugged back in. Let's see how this is going.
Oh, let's hope he's on his computer.
So much.
Hey! Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's not.
Oh,
He's
man.
not frozen.
Oh,
So much better.
sweet. All right, so since you guys have already seen him staring blankly into his computer, we got Anthony on tonight, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. Everyone say hello to Anthony.
What's up,
Anthony,
everybody?
what's up, man? I'm glad you got that figured out.
Yeah, I had to download Chrome and
Oh.
just go on my iMac and bring it upstairs. That was it.
Look at that.
Well, you're crystal clear, buddy. You're good.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
hear you guys were breaking up on my phone. So I
Probably.
couldn't hear when you guys were talking to me. I couldn't hear anything.
Well, we're good now.
Yeah. Just got to set
Yeah.
this so I could.
Oh, Tyler Yosko, guys doing work on the game room, but I'm here. LOL. Yeah, Tyler, we're just drooling all over your guys' finds in your latest video. That's for sure. So they found a couple coppers. They found
A couple of buttons.
silver, some really cool buttons. Tyler, if you can hear me, what were those Navy buttons? How old were they? I know there was some Navy buttons that he had found. I think 2 or 3 of them.
I actually think they were Marine buttons. They weren't Navy.
Oh, they were Marine buttons. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Mally Man
Joe
said-
is looking like Robert De Niro tonight. Gee, we haven't heard that before. Need a haircut, man. That's
Tyler
the
Powell says, I always love the East Coast accents. Anthony,
You
you don't have an accent. What's he
What?
talking about? He said, I love the East Coast accents. You don't have an accent. What's he talking about?
Anthony sounds like a mobster.
I have my basic New York accent.
That's right. That's right.
I'll
So-
break your knees.
Jerry's got that New York accent.
I'm originally from Brooklyn.
Look at that. So, Anthony, thank you for coming on tonight, man. We appreciate it. I'm glad that we got it all figured out. Like I said, Brooklyn treasure hunter. So, are you from Brooklyn as well, Anthony? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, I couldn't hear. I'm sorry. Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Are you
He's looking at himself on camera saying, damn, I'm good looking.
No, I actually opened up.
That is
I
a
opened up another tab because I can't see it, the chat. So I opened up a tab to see it, and then everything just started getting. I was listening to the delay on the chat.
Well, you're
Stop
back.
touching buttons, man.
I know.
Are you originally from Brooklyn, Anthony?
Yeah,
Are you?
Yeah.
Born and raised
born
then?
and raised.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I live in the house that I was born in.
That's cool.
What a
Yeah.
story. Wow. Well, that's cool. Did you and obviously you're a Brooklyn treasure hunter.
Right.
How long ago did you get into metal detecting?
Now, here's the funny thing. I've only been metal detecting less than 6 months.
All right.
Yeah. Or once the pandemic started, I'm a photographer.
Oh, okay.
And what ended up happening is I was on YouTube. I was watching some videos and stuff on photography. I got bored. I saw a Robert Ferguson video. I put it on, and I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. So I started looking to see if there was anybody in New York that did it, and I came across Merrill, Metal Detecting NYC, started watching his stuff, and I was hooked. I was like, okay, I gotta buy a metal detector now. And that was it. And I ended up getting a Knox, and I went on my first hunt. I think it was end of June. I went with Merrill, the Detecting Zone, Jonathan,
Yeah.
a couple of other people. There was about 10 of us, and we were in Prospect Park, and it was pretty cool. I was like, this is like the best thing ever. I got to keep on doing this.
The funny thing is, Anthony, like if you didn't tell me that, I would think you've been in the hobby for
It's definitely.
Yeah.
years and years.
Yeah, no, I've only been. I think the whole summer went by. I had gotten sick with some issues with my stomach, and I couldn't even go out during the summer that much. I went maybe 1 or 2 hunts, and that was it. And then come September, I felt all better,
Hey, Liz.
and that was it. I was going out as much. I go out as much as I can now. So.
That's awesome. You got hooked. You got hooked.
I love it. What was funny is I was on Facebook about a week or 2 ago, and I see a good friend of mine that we grew up together back in the 80s, but it was like, we're friends on Facebook, but we don't really hang out that much.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of him in Jersey on a beach with a metal detector. And I quickly messaged him. I'm like, when the heck did you start doing this? He's like, oh, I just started doing it. And I'm like, I've been doing it too. So we've been actually getting together the past few weeks, and we went on a few hunts.
That's very cool.
Awesome. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's really cool. Now, your very first video is, kind of introducing yourself, I guess, is
Right.
the way you would describe it. But did you start your YouTube channel because you're a photographer and you already kind of like knew that, or you just wanted to do your own channel?
No, I had never done a YouTube channel before, and what was funny is I have a few friends that are photographers as well, and we were thinking of starting a YouTube channel, just talking about photography and stuff like that. And it was one of those things that it was like, yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow never came. And when I started doing this, I was like, oh, I gotta like set something up. So I started looking into seeing if anybody had the name Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, and I couldn't find it anywhere on YouTube. So I said, okay, I'm going to do this. And then I was having some fun. I went on to Custom Ink and I was like designing a shirt, and I liked the way it came out. So I said, oh, I came out with that skull and
Yeah, that's
and
good.
the thing. So I was like, I screenshotted it, gave it to my nephew who started messing around on Photoshop with it. And he's like, okay, here it is. And I was able to print it and do whatever I wanted with it after that.
Well, that's great. And you recently found your first silver, right?
Couple of firsts,
Yeah.
actually.
Right.
Yeah, I had, it was actually about a week ago. It was fun. We were at Prospect Park. I was with Merrill and this other guy, Carlos, Dog Star Blazer, metal detecting, and a couple of others. And I found my first Indian head. And they told me it was a fatty. I couldn't get a date off of it. It was beyond roached. It was so toasted. And the day before, I was with the friend of mine that was on Facebook that I saw. He started detecting. And we were at another park. And last dig of the day, he was finishing up. I got a deep signal. I started digging. I got a bottle cap. I still had something going on in there. I dug more. It had to have been about maybe 10 inches almost down. I pop out the rest of the dirt, and out popped a Merc. And I was just like, I was ecstatic. I was like, okay, now I could go home. I said, my day's made.
Oh,
Did you start shaking?
No, I didn't shake, but I was like,
What?
I didn't shake. I was just like, I was in shock. I was like, oh man, this is so cool. I had seen it on video so many times that I was like, you see it coming out and you see that difference. You see that brightness on the, contrast to the dirt. And when I saw it, it was a lot more shinier than I expected. And I was like, wow, this is so cool.
it is pretty incredible how silver keep its, luster and shine for so long in the ground. A lot of that old stuff we find has like the black patina on it, but then sometimes you'll find one that's sitting in there for like 150 years, and it's still shiny as the day you drop it.
Yeah.
Eric, I can't remember, what does your Real look like? Your what was it, Ford Real, right? It's got like black patina on it.
No patina.
It's just straight bright silver shiny, right?
Yeah, it was in more sand, more sandy than gold.
Yeah, mine had a patina on it. It was almost like
It was
bronze.
pretty deep, so.
But isn't that crazy? It's been sitting there, 1700s coin, and it's freaking bright as the day that dropped it in the sand.
And I had found a seated dime probably 100 yards from there, and it was black.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's strange, isn't it? I wonder why.
It's different soil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be the mineralization in the soil.
Yeah. I got to prove that I'm writing this right now. I'm doing it as we speak so I can prove it to him that I'm sending it out. Ezra has been waiting for our new stickers for God knows how long.
Merry Christmas, Ezra.
Yeah, exactly. Better late than never, that's for sure. So, what's crazy is I kind of did the same thing you did, Anthony, when I got into metal detecting.
Right.
Because of YouTube, I started watching YouTube videos, and that's what really sucked me in. I always had like that want. Oh, Mike, that was really nice of you. Thank you. $2. Said great to see you in the community, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. So thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
So, but yeah, I always loved looking for fossils and stuff like that, but I never got metal detecting. And I always did geocaching. Have you guys ever tried geocaching?
Yeah.
No.
It's pretty fun too. It's like a almost like a national treasure hunt. People will put these little caches out and then give either hints or locations to them, and you go inside a piece of paper and do that. But
I think it was Indiana Tones that actually put a video out a couple of weeks ago that he did it.
Oh,
And
yeah. That could be the case. It's similar, but you already kind of know what you're looking at or looking for.
Right.
Metal detecting is a different world, man. You don't know what's gonna pop out of the ground. So.
Yeah. And it's just trying to learn, like, even I'm so new to it and trying to learn the knocks, trying to learn the settings. And you see people telling you, oh, no, you should do this. And oh, no, you should do that. And meanwhile, it's like, you know, I think everything works, but it's just a point of finding what works better for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's what
You
you
know?
feel comfortable with, right?
Yeah.
So when you were looking for a metal detector, why did you pick the Knox over everything else? Was it just because of, you know?
Well, I had originally, I gave myself a budget, and my wife was like, you better not go spending a lot of money. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Of course not.
And I was looking at the Simplex, and at that time it was still very new. And I went into a couple of groups on Facebook, and everybody was like, it's chattering. This is happening with the numbers. They're bouncing. The VDI numbers are bouncing all over the place. They're doing another update for it now. And it kind of like got me nervous to buy it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold off. I don't want to get something and not be happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I know that feeling.
I started seeing everybody with Knoxes, and I was like, let me look them up. I looked it up, and then I saw a couple of people that I was subscribed to on YouTube, and I was like, okay, they got the Knox 600. I don't need an 800.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Okay, yeah, don't worry about the budget. I'm just going and buying what I got to buy. So I just ordered that, ordered a shovel, ordered a scoop, ordered everything, and that was it.
The good thing about where you're at too, you have a huge group of people. I mean, you've already been out with Merrill. You've been out with a lot of those guys that they've been in the community a while too, and they really know what they're talking about too. So how did you get hooked up with them? Did you just reach out through YouTube and that sort of stuff, or?
I had gone into a lot of their premieres and things like that, and we'd be talking, and we'd be in the chat, and I actually had told them, "Are you guys ever going to come to? I've seen you've actually metal detected in Prospect Park. Are you ever going to come back to hunt that park anytime soon?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, we're going to probably start putting together a group hunt to go there." So I said, "Is it okay if I come?" And they were just very welcoming. They were just like, "Oh, of course." And then Carlos from Dog Star Blazer, he actually asked me for my number. He contacted me. We talked a little bit, and he was like, "This is when we're going. This is where we're going to meet." And that was it. They were just very like, come on down. Let's have some fun.
They're all very genuine people. We've had a couple of them on the stream, and it's just like everyone's so nice. You know what I mean? That doesn't surprise me that they're so welcoming.
Yeah, I mean, the one person I haven't met yet is Lou, Indiana Tones.
Oh,
he
really?
hasn't been at any of the hunts that I was on.
Come on, Lou.
So he was the only one that I haven't met. I met Jonathan. I even met Adele from Dead Horse Bay.
Wow.
So she came the day that we all went. It was like 10 of us. It was Jackpot, G-Laws, Merrill, Jonathan from the Detecting Zone, Tracy from Tracy's Treasures. There's a whole bunch of us there. So it was really fun, and they were very like, okay, this just start out like this, go like this, do that. And it was a really good time.
Oh, that's funny. I'm reading some of this chat. Mayor goes, let's see. There's a geocache spot right behind my house in the bush. At first, for the longest time, I thought weirdo creepers were hanging out. And then I went in there and found a pill bottle with little notes, and they were all writing to each other, and figured out that was actually geocaching. That's hilarious. But Nancy brought up a good thing. She goes, we always drop our stickers and get geocaches that we find. That's a good idea.
That's a really cool
And if
idea.
you go out and do some geocaching, that's a really good idea. Oh, Digging Duo. Hi, guys.
Hey guys, what's up?
They're not too far from you. Have you hunted with them, Anthony?
I have not hunted with them. And it was funny, I was in Prospect Park Sunday with a friend of mine. He just started a YouTube channel called We Be From Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
And we were hunting in the center of the park. And I think it was Merrill, Tracy, and I think Diggin' Duo were there too on Sunday. But we were in two separate areas. We didn't know.
You're probably better off, man. She's brutal.
I know.
I know. Emma's
She's amazing.
She's a metal detecting prodigy.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable the stuff she pulls out.
They post a lot of videos too, so every time I see one out, I'm like, I don't even want to know what they found this time around.
Yeah, it's like I found the clan quarter. She found 35 Indians and 2,000 mercs.
And Anthony's like, man, I dig these parks too. I'm not.
No, they're great. They're great. I'm always amazed at their videos when I'm watching them. I'm like, God bless her, and she's so good at what she does.
She really is.
You know, he just put up a great video of Emma when she was young.
And Dad wrote in there now. She's just lucky.
Was bigger than her, and it was. I was just like, I was watching it, and I think of my kids, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Yeah, that was a good video. That's for sure. That's cool. But yeah, they rock it all the time. So now you just know that there's potential all around you, though. You know?
Yeah. There's, just like a lot of people say, oh, this place has been pounded, it's hunted out. It's never hunted out.
No.
It's
We talked about that when they were on. And you know the crazy part? They've grown so fast. They do such a good job of uploading videos. They've grown so fast. When they were on our show, I think they had like 300 subscribers. Now they're up to like, I don't know what it is, 1,200 or 1,300 subscribers somewhere.
Yeah.
But they deserve every one of them. So good job.
I just hit 55. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, go freaking subscribe to Anthony's channel right now.
Show him some love, man. Show him some love.
Right. That's right. We have a few hunts from Connecticut. I need to post out there. So we got a couple hunts still. We're going out this weekend with Eric and Jerry, and see what we can pull up. There's a lot of 1700s history in that field, so see what we can do.
I know there's no fields here in Brooklyn.
No, that's a tough one to find.
No corn growing in Brooklyn, soy, none of that.
Do you find that hard, Anthony, sometimes, like to find places to go, like in Brooklyn around you, or
It's hard. I mean, we had to have a permit in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
So on the back of the permit, it basically gives you all the info as far as what parks and beaches you could hunt in the whole 5 boroughs. So I just start looking through them. I looked them up online to see which is near me that I could go to, and I just hit them like that.
Yeah.
But as far as like permissions and things like that, I haven't. Because where I'm at is like all city. It's concrete.
Yeah. That's one thing we're lucky about. It's a little less congested out where we are.
Right.
I mean, even up here or down there where you're at, Eric, there's at least places to go to give you a chance to get a permission. You know what I mean?
We got a lot of fields here. I mean, just not a lot of people let you go on them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You always get those scary looks when you walk up to them and ask them.
I haven't gotten scary looks. I got choice of words, but
That's true. I've even I've done some weird Facebook stalking the last year because I've just been using everything that I possibly can to do some, research. And the information that you can get on people is pretty crazy. But I've cold messaged people on Facebook, and that's worked once. And then I don't know. It's hard, man. It's really hard. I've started after hanging out with the copper poppers. They talked about door knocking. I've gotten where I don't care about door knocking anymore, but it's nerve wracking to do it. But now I can do it. Me and Mike have gone out a couple times and I've started door knocking, but it's also strange with the virus and everything going on too.
Right. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling going up to that door. You don't know who's gonna open it, or how they're gonna react to what you have to say.
Yeah.
So there are times when I used to do street photography for a while, and I did a whole thing on street portraits, and I would just walk up to people and be like, "Is it okay if I take your picture?" And they're like, "Why? What are you going to do with it?" And it's kind of the same thing because you don't know how they're going to react to you. And I've gotten the choice words, I've gotten the "oh sure," and then you have some people that just like start striking poses, and it's like, okay.
Well, you definitely will get some characters in Brooklyn or in the city.
Yeah.
Out here it's a little more calm. We were doing a little bit of door knocking 2 weekends ago, I think, and one guy was taking out his trash, and it's an 1800s house.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking at the map, so I was like, Mike, pull over, I'll talk to this guy. And I got out and I went to say hello, and I was still probably 20 feet from the guy. I went to say hello, and I started walking. He goes, "That's far enough." And I was like, "Oh, this isn't going to go well." And lo and behold, he said no pretty quickly. So you never know who you're going to run into. I got a couple things in here. Kind of creepy Trey, stalker, said Nancy. Yeah, whatever I need to do. I'll be creepy if it gets me a permission. That's for sure. So, but whatever. What else we got in here? Anthony, you just say, "I'm digging here."
I'm digging here. You don't like it too bad.
Almost Gone Detective said, just like selling Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, except people would probably enjoy Girl Scout cookies a little more than digging in.
Hey, Dog Tag Doug's in.
Hey, Doug, what's up, man? How are you? He said, "Am I late to the party?" No, the party's just getting started, buddy. That's for sure. Dennis said, "How you ask your opening sentence?" I don't know. I have a couple like choice lines. What about you guys? What do you guys use? Have you been door knocking at all, or like
I haven't.
Going to a permission, Eric?
Not lately. We haven't.
Yeah, the first time I did it up here is when he pulled the gun on me.
That's a bad start.
He was mowing his lawn. What the hell?
When I usually approach, I just say who I am and what I'm there for, and trying to recover history that's been lost in the ground, and we clean up after ourselves, and we take the trash with us so it's not left behind. And
you know what, Dennis, I use a line that I really like to use, and hopefully it helps me when I talk to them about it. I'll have some like choice finds in a little box that I can like show them just in case, because people like to see, people automatically go to think there's nothing in my yard, you don't need to be digging in it. But we all know that's not true. So I'll have some finds, but then I say, the biggest thing is what we don't like to see is if it sits in the ground for too long, eventually it's just going to disappear. So we would rather save it now and at least solve your curiosity. There may not be anything there, but if there is, at least we know now and we saved the history. So, but some people are really receptive to it. Some people are standoffish. I mean, you got strange people knocking on your door. And now it's even kind of stranger because after you knock on the door, you got to back up 10 feet, maybe wear a mask, kind of get the feeling of it to be the safest. So, But Ezra said, I haven't had the door knock yet. People just asked me if I would be interested in detecting their property.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
The word of mouth is the biggest thing. So,
Yeah, that's been getting mine. It's just word of mouth, just talking to people.
and then he said the same thing, Shane. I didn't see what Shane said. Hey, Rusty Digger, what's up, man? Oh, you know what? I wanted to bring up. Check this out. So I was on Facebook the other day, and there's always some really cool stuff that people are posting. And we talk about restoring our finds. I really want to try this, but someone had done this just recently. Let's see. Let's go to my email here. Look at this freaking axe restore that someone had.
That's
Wow.
awesome, actually.
That looks really
You
good.
guys see that? Check that out, man. He did such a good job with that. And then he had posted a scythe that he had found too. Does anyone in
cool.
the chat do this stuff with their big iron finds? Do it, go through electrolysis and then,
Yeah, I just
grind
asked
it
the
down and-
electrolysis that Axe had.
Huh?
I said I just electrolysis that Axe had that I
Did you
found.
really? Are you going to do what he did and kind of like grind it down and stuff?
Yeah, it takes too long.
He really does. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I've tried. It's not easy. Yeah, I gotta like I have it like at my job. I have a surface grinder I could do it on, but I'd have to have something.
Do you see what Mama Gone Detective said, Trey?
See that? Yeah. I'm looking at the screen right now. It looks like a big mob bosses of NYC, except Trey. He looks too Richie Cunningham to be in mob.
That's awesome.
You know, I can't argue that. I'm not gonna argue that. That's for sure. Let's see. Nancy posted a question for Anthony. Anthony,
Okay.
do you dig with shovels or do you have to use a hand digger?
I dig with a shovel.
Yeah.
And I have a hand tool also, hand digger too, but I mainly dig with a shovel.
Mayor said, I have my grandpa's old scythe that I've been meaning to restore. You'll have to show us what that turns out to be. I would love to see it once it's done. Ezra said, that's how I get most of my, where did I go? Most of my one property owner tells another and the rest is history. Yeah.
Trey's Irish Mafia.
That's right. That's right, Nancy. I think my name's Scottish. My last name's Scottish, but I'll take Irish. My beard comes in red. I am gonna be honest though. I had to look up who Richie Cunningham was. So sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I have to look at that.
No, you're young and you're still a young guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the baby here.
Oh, hey, official gold digger CJ, what's up? Good evening, everyone. Let's see. Anybody else in here? No. Do you plan on going to any of these like big group digs, Anthony?
None anytime very soon.
Yeah.
I think once all this COVID is over or at least under control. I don't think it'll
Right.
ever be over, but once it's under control and everything, I would definitely like to go. I know Audra and Rachel are planning something called Dude Stock
Dude style.
2022. So I think that'll be the first one I go to, if anything.
Yeah, Dude Stock will be fun. That
Now,
would
is
be-
it just
Yeah.
a hangout or is that a detecting thing?
No, they're gonna have detecting there.
They're actually buying a property. They're looking at a couple of properties, and they're
Yeah.
going to buy it and hold it right there.
Man, I'm getting a lot of hate.
There'll
from-
be regular detecting. I think they were gonna do some seated stuff. You could camp out. So like everybody just camp out there and
Hey,
hang
Diggin'
out.
Richmond, what's up, buddy?
Have a
Frank's
good
in the
time.
chat.
Oh, I'm reading some of these. Yeah, that'd be cool. And that's we haven't hunted with them yet, but we'd love to. We're trying to work something out, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, hi, Diggin' Richmond. What's up? Welcome. So, Team AWR is going to do stuff too.
Actually, those who don't know, the Copperheads will be on Diggin' Richmond December 18th.
Ooh, you guys excited for that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Send some pictures over, actually. But what else we got going on? Dude Stock 2022. Oh, hi, Robert. Bobby in Jersey. What's up, Bobby? I don't know if I've ever seen Robert in the chat before. Welcome. What's going on? So, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, Anthony.
Yeah, man. Show him
Thank
some
you.
love. Show him some love, people.
He has been a long-time detector of 6 months. And he uses Mind Lab Equinox 600, and that's the right choice because that's what I
Yeah, so
Now, are you in Park 1 or are you Park 2 guy?
Park One.
Park 1?
Yeah,
You like
I've
Park
been
1?
in Park One. I've been messing with the. I just did the update for it a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago. I was very hesitant when it first came out. I'm one of those people that wants something like an update for a computer or whatever comes out, and then knowing me, I'll do it, and then everything will be screwed up. So I was
well,
like,
you're not the only one who feels that way, buddy.
so I held off, and then finally I uploaded everything, and I've been using the new 4 kilohertz. And when I went out to prospect with Merrill and them, he had a friend there, Phil, that this guy like finds silver like crazy. And he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, you got to do this. Put it in from the 4. Then once you find something, go into multi, see if the numbers are still matching up a little. You're gonna get iron signals." He goes, "You're gonna dig iron, but you got to look for the deep ones, and there's
Yeah.
usually something there." And it's been right. You know, that I was using it that time I found the Merc, and I was like, I pulled out a bottle cap, and the next thing I know, I was like, no, there is still something there. And it's been working, you know.
Nancy said, remember factory reset is your friend. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to use this weekend. We're going back to a field that has produced tons of coppers. Not one old silver, though.
No, yours.
Yeah, the oldest one was 1900. I don't remember what year my barber was, but
You
that
got a Trim out of there too.
oh yeah, 1853, I think is what year the Trime was. So that's the oldest silver. I forgot about that one. I try to block that out of my memory.
Yeah, I was gonna say you try to forget that.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get another chance at it, but the ground is starting to freeze again, so that's not good.
Oh boy.
But I truly believe there's Spanish silver in there. There's tons of 1700s coins, so maybe the 4 kilohertz is something we bring out. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Maybe it's something to try.
Yeah,
I know, Eric, you've used it, right?
What?
the
The
4
4?
kilohertz.
Yeah, briefly.
Okay. Good talk.
No, it was briefly. Jerry had used it more than I have.
What do you think, Jared? What are your feelings on that?
I'm sorry. And the what? What did you say?
What are you guys all sleeping?
He's sleeping.
The 4 gigahertz on the Knox. What do you use?
Oh, it's good. I used it the other day. I mean, I found that silver cross with it and honey hole, which we went over about a billion times.
My bosses can't pay it.
Yeah, I might bring that out. I might bring out the 4 kilohertz the next time.
Give it a shot.
Who knows? I always end up going right back to what I used to use. I think I'm going to use Field 2 this weekend. But it's funny that you said Park 1 because I was using Park 1 at the last permission in our latest video that we put out, and I hadn't found anything. I switched over to Park 2, and I'd found
I'm a Part 2 guy.
a bunch of Indians, a barber.
Ever since PA, I won't go back.
What's the
Park
difference
two.
between Park? What do you use? Park 2?
I use Part 2, yeah.
I've been using Field 2 or Field 1. Field 1.
It's based off of the frequencies that it puts emphasis on. So for Field 2 and Park 2, it's supposed to focus on smaller, finer pieces of silver and
Correct.
Field 2, while other like Field 1 and Park 1 are bigger items, relics, that sort of stuff. Like field 1 is definitely for like bigger relics, is what it says. But I found plenty of hoppers with it.
I find part 2 is much clearer signals too.
It just puts emphasis on different frequencies. Like it focuses on different frequencies as it's using the entire gamut, you know? So
I'm gonna give it a try next time I go out.
try it out. Yeah, see
Yeah.
what happens. But
Actually, Tyler says he uses Beach 2 for my dirt hunting with the Knox.
yeah, that's interesting. Beach. I don't know.
Anthony, did you you left in default mode, or did you put your own settings in the machine?
Originally, I would be in just the regular default mode, and then after the update, I've been going in and messing around with it a little. And like I never used to ground balance it. Everybody used to tell me, "Oh, you don't have to with the Knox." Now I'll ground balance. I put the FE down to 0, and recovery I usually keep at 2 or 3.
Yeah.
What I did is I tried different settings. I went on YouTube. I tried other settings, and I finally found one that works great. So maybe you want to just try different settings. It might be better for you. You know.
Yeah, that's why I've actually been going onto YouTube, just trying to get a couple of, looking at different videos, just trying to see
Yeah.
what.
Jerry speaks. I know how I feel, buddy.
Are you having right in the chat?
Listen, he's from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, that's what it's-
That's it.
Anthony, I got a question for you.
Sure.
This is a little joke between me and Eric. Listen, when you're outside, do you call it ground or you call it floor? I found something on the floor. Do you say I found something on the ground?
I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't know.
Like if you
I found it on the street.
okay.
To me, it's the
But do you
street.
call the ground like the dirt, like the ground and the floor, or do you call it the ground?
Oh, I call it the ground. Like
See?
if I'm in a park, it's the ground.
It's Joe.
Maybe it's just me.
Shamrocky Tested in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, buddy, what's up? Oh, that's funny. What the heck? Yeah, I've been messing around with my Equinox settings a lot too, but do you use the 55? What do you like the tone wise, Anthony?
50 tone.
You like 50?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's the 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for you. I like 50. There's a lot. It's just, I end up going back to 5. Oh, Find Your Binders, what's up?
I originally had it when I first got it, I had it on 5, and I forgot which hunt I was on. Somebody was like, "Oh, put it into 50 tones. You'll be able to differentiate a little bit more."
Yeah.
And I just left it at that afterwards. So once I reset everything and messed around, I always check to make sure it's still at 50.
Yeah, I've got mine in 5, but I got it set up that silver and like largies will come up at a higher pitch than nickels and pennies and
Right.
stuff come up at a different range. So that's how I could
To
differentiate.
differentiate between
from
them.
the,
Oh, you ended up doing that, Eric?
Yeah, that's how I did it. I did a coin shooting program on mine.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So, and that's what I did is I was able to notch out a couple sections that were basically more trash than would be a desirable target.
You're taking a risk with the Knox when you do that, though. You're taking a huge risk with the Knox.
Yeah.
Because what I've found is like recently, even like wheat pennies, right?
Ringing up high, right?
I think they'll ring up from 26 to 19.
Yep. I've noticed the same thing lately.
Yep.
It's insane. They'll go all over the board there, so you don't really know what you're getting.
But I still dig it all. I just dig it all.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing. Oh, so you don't actually notch it out. It has different tones.
Yeah, it just has different tones.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not the only thing I think 1 through 10 is notched out for discrimination. I know you guys run full open, right?
Yeah. Well, 1 through 10 is another thing. It's like I'm still waiting on that to freaking be gold, but it's always aluminum foil just bunched up or a little bit of aluminum foil.
Yep.
But everyone's like, "Oh, I found my gold coin. I found this. I found a gold ring." I'm like, yeah, mine's been aluminum foil balled up 5,000 times.
Yeah,
But I'll be digging it.
I never used to pay attention to those lower numbers like that, even though I knew they could be gold. And then we were on the beach, and this one guy who was with us starts screaming, "Yo, I found something! I found something!" We all ran over to him, and he found a nice 18 karat gold men's ring with like 6 diamonds in it.
Really?
And I was like, "What it come up as?" "Oh, it was like 6, 7." I was like, "Okay."
See, Eric?
I was digging up every piece of crap I found on the beach that day.
Well, if I was on the beach, I'd be wide open. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Because you could almost sometimes guarantee you're gonna find something gold.
Yeah, Dennis said never got gold at 1 to 10, just aluminum for me. Same. Yeah, same. Christian FX found a gold and it was 9. And I think James, his dollar gold coin was like a 10 or a 9 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was a 10.
Like it was super low as well. But you never know. Those coins are so small, those little dollar gold coins. That'd be an amazing find. Let's see here. Tyler Faust said my only gold chain was a 1 VDI. Oh my God. I don't know what I would think if a 1 just popped up.
Yeah, jeez.
So I did see, though, on Minelab's Instagram, they posted someone had found a dollar coin, an old dollar coin, and they said it rang up 38.39. Isn't that
That's
strange?
weird.
They say that the silver dollars and like that are usually around that 39, 38, 40.
And so
Half dollars are usually around like that 34, 35.
35, yeah. But so do freaking giant pieces of iron ring up 39, 40. That's what makes it. Oh, look. He said I dug a gold ring at a 2.
Nah.
Wild. So and that's the thing, man. Gold, I found a white gold, I think it was a bracelet or a necklace that was a 19. So it's like, what the hell are we doing? You really do have to dig everything with the mine.
Yeah.
Maybe I might be running open this weekend.
I mean, there you probably could run open. Why wouldn't you?
I've possibly been missing out here.
Yeah.
We don't dig any trash there. None.
Yeah, if you want to dig gold, you got to dig a lot of trash, dude. That's definitely true.
No, I'm talking about where we're going Saturday. We don't barely dig up any trash there. I run wide open.
No. Platinum is supposed to ring at a 1, apparently. I haven't seen anybody find anything platinum, so I'm not sure. Let's see here. Oh, Ezra's been talking to company. Hey, we're more important than company, Ezra. What are you doing?
He's not company. He's going to look at Lucky Lou's. He's on live.
Oh, yeah. Has anyone Greg we know won?
Yeah, Greg won a shovel.
Good for him. That's awesome.
Cool shovel, man. I've never seen a shovel like that.
It was big.
Yeah,
Small.
Bobby
It was all chrome. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Scotty O'Shea from Plunder Down Under won military challenge coin. I don't know if you guys know him.
No, I haven't talked to him. Mm-mm. Let's see. DF Digger, what's going on? How are you tonight?
Hey, DF.
You just caught the end of the live stream, which is good. Are you going out this weekend, Anthony?
I'm going to try. It's
Yeah.
supposed to rain this whole weekend, but now it's starting to show that Saturday might be just cloudy. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think we got last time I looked, it was a 40% chance, but we're going to go out on Saturday and hope for the best. It snowed pretty good over here, so.
Yeah, it snowed today here, but there was it didn't stick or anything. But it was like, it looked like it was a blizzard. And yet afterwards the sun came out and it was like nothing ever happened.
Of course, now Saturday is showing a higher percentage chance rain than Sunday.
98%.
I might go out tomorrow. I don't,
That's good too.
you know.
Good night, American Wooden Relics, AWR.
Bye,
Thanks for
Paul.
being here. Let's see.
I don't know if we're getting out to this weekend, guys.
We can go Sunday if you want, but it's going to be muddy if it rains on Saturday. So,
If it rains, I'm going.
who's
Don't matter.
finding the first silver?
Who? What?
I said, who's finding the first silver?
We got a bet running again, buddy.
I just paid you for the last one, so
I know, but you got another bet running on Saturday or what?
I can bet. It always makes
All
things
right.
interesting. Anthony, you guys ever do that over there? Put up a bet for the first coin or anything, or oldest coin?
No, we've never done anything like that. The few times with the people that I've gone with, I know when like Carlos and them go out, I think it's the first person who finds a ring or finds silver.
Yeah.
They're the sucker of the day. Even though it sounds like it's a bad remark, but it's actually, they're like, okay, I'm a sucker. And they're like, okay, we know he found silver.
Yeah. That's funny. My problem is I always find my stuff towards the end of the day. Like I find it like right at the end when we're about to give up. So
Except for the day at the Boy Scout camp.
what did I find at the Boy Scout camp?
You left, and what did I find?
Oh yeah, well that's different. I had to go work. That's the first person who gets silver is a sucker.
Actually, you killed it in PA, man. You got a great find that last minute in PA.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, right at the end is when I'm like usually finding my stuff.
That was crazy.
And I don't want to leave, but my legs won't move. So, oh, that's funny. Yeah, Nancy, thanks for sharing the Ultimate Finds box. I think we all own one here, so that's good.
Yep.
It's an awesome box. If you guys haven't seen it, go click on the Facebook page. But what shovel do you use, Anthony?
I have a White's Groundhog.
Oh, do you?
So I like that it was bright orange. That was the one thing that I liked about it when I was looking at them.
I have the White's hand digger, and it's got the bright orange handle on it too. So,
Sure, you used to have that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you gave away but never got your detail.
Yeah, that's the one.
oh
Jerry gave it to Wayne for a detailed job and never got the detailed job.
What a deal that was.
A sucker's born every day.
Yeah, you learn.
That's all right. There's still an IOU, I'm sure. Give it time. Oh gosh. Well, anything else? What do we got left for Anthony? You guys got any other questions for him?
How about the chat? Chat got any questions for him?
Yeah, anybody in chat got something interesting? Well,
I can't see the chat, so somebody will have to.
We'll let you know. We'll let you know.
I had read an article. There's been a lot of hoards being found over in the UK. I don't know if you guys have been seeing these all pop up like left and right. But I read an article. Some guy found a hoard, and they're all excited about it, and they're pumped, and I'd get shaking and yelling, and then they're looking at the coins. They're like, "This doesn't seem right." Right? They're like looking at them. They're like, "I don't know if this is real." It was from the set of that metal detector show.
The Detectorists?
Yeah, the Detectorists.
Oh, that's funny.
And they had found the coins. It was a fake hoard that they had left out there. They had found it from the Detectorist set.
Could you imagine the disappointment with them? Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh. Oh, Tyler says, what kind of photography does Anthony specialize in?
I'm a headshot photographer.
Headshot. So, Tyler, if you're looking to be a model anytime soon, you get your headshots from Anthony. So that's cool. How long have you been doing that, Anthony? I love photography. I've just never been like good at it. So, but I can appreciate it.
Well, close to like 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
That's awesome. He said, well, shaking my head, I'd be upset. Yeah, I would be upset too. They're also going through a lot of rule changes when it comes to determining what is a treasure now, because there's certain things and certain ages things that they have to report. I think it's getting even tighter over there, which is insane to me, because it could be property of the queen or the whatever it may be, but I almost feel bad. Like, I think over here, if people tried to get even tighter, well, I don't know. I would love to fight that, because
they have to carry insurance over there too. It's mandated. If you're a detector, you have to have insurance.
Wow.
Yeah. We were actually asked by a homeowner if we had insurance. And we said no.
If you put that shovel right through a water line.
Yeah. Or through an electric line and
Yeah.
get stuck on their property. That's what they were worried about. So
The things you don't think about.
yeah, I know. You have no clue. You know.
I had a guy deny me from detecting in a farm field because he said that there's electrical lines in the farm field. I was like,
You better watch out when you plow, then, buddy.
He's growing some crazy corn there, man.
Yeah.
Must glow at night.
I'm just say no, man. Just
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, yard sprinklers even. Tyler says he has a face for radio. You and me both, brother. Oh gosh. Well, I think we're 2 minutes away. So let's see.
Anybody out there got any more questions for our man Anthony here?
Nancy's being nice and putting all the links in the chat.
I'm surprised Nancy hasn't asked a question. She was pretty excited Anthony was going to be on.
Anthony's a mafia sniper. Call it. She put. Oh, that's funny.
Come on, Nancy, throw out a question. Hurry up.
What do you got, Nancy? It's funny because in the stream it's a little
Delayed.
delayed, so we don't see the chat. But this was fun, Anthony, man. Thanks for coming on.
No, thank you guys.
If
Thank you,
anything
guys.
pops up, we'll say it, but I don't see anything.
She wrote, "We love Anthony."
Perfect. All right. Well, cool. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Remember, next week we're going to do a giveaway. We'll start posting soon. We never do giveaways. I mean, all of you guys are so awesome. You're in here every week, hanging out, talking, and chatting. So we're figuring, you know what? Screw it. We'll do a giveaway. We'll throw some cool stuff in there. We got the fines box, a couple pieces of silver, and if there's-
Anthony's a cool guy and a great addition to the community.
that's right.
That's from Mama's
Thank
Gone
you.
Detecting.
Tyler asked, "Have you ever gone or gave someone a swim with concrete boots?"
Yes.
If they're hunting the same permission, then yes. But
Get your ultimate fines box.
yeah, get your ultimate box. We are giving away one next week, so that's good. Hi, Deej. That's okay.
Hey, Deej.
Giveaway next week. Make sure you're in here. We'll start posting pictures. Okay. Thanks for everyone for hanging out.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good
Thanks,
night.
everyone. Thanks, guys.
All right. See you guys.